Hello, good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. I am Dr. Gopal Singh Mehta, and this channel is all about improving your communication skills in English language. Yes, you heard me right. So, my dear friends, if you are sincere enough and if you think that you are going to change your aspiration of making yourself better at communication skills or spoken English, then, my dear friends, you will have to be sincere enough and you need to understand the very necessity of being consistent with your efforts every day. Because if you have taken up something for your aspiration, then you should be staying on the track until you get success at it. So this is the principle you must be adhering to. My dear friends, nothing is impossible in this world to attain. The only thing is that you must be having a firm determination in your mind, and you must be very consistent in doing that particular thing, and you must enjoy your journey, and that's also one of the most important aspects. Those who enjoy the journey of their aspiration, they are going to learn it faster, they are going to learn it in a more profound way, and they are going to be a natural self in that particular aspiration because they are enjoying it. So they are also coming up with their own ingenious ways of improving themselves apart from what they listen through the other speakers, or they listen to so many speakers on YouTube channels in order to improve their communication skills. But at the same time, they're also going to add their own ingenious tactics or inputs to make themselves the natural or the original kind of speakers. Whenever it comes to speaking their mind out or express yourself in a better way, in an effective manner, my dear friends, this is one of the important aspects, that you should not be trying to copy someone else. Even if you are so much impressed with some speaker, it's okay if you are listening to that speaker, that the kind of the way the speaker is speaking actually is going to absorb in you. But when you start trying speaking, you start practicing your communication skills, you are going to be your own self, isn't it? So just take out that intention, or you can say the kind of idea in your mind that you would copy someone else. No, copying is never a good way of making yourself your own identity. If you want to carve out an identity of your own self, if you want to be a true natural way of your own self, then, my dear friends, you will have to really exercise your mind around it a lot. You need to really come up with your own words, articulate your own sentences the way you want to really express yourself. Maybe you can sound better than the speakers that you are listening today. So just be hopeful and never underestimate yourself, and try to really believe in yourself that you can achieve things. Then you can make yourself someone. Perhaps people are going to really pay attention to what you are saying. One day that time is going to come when you are going to speak your mind out and people are really loving listening to you. So nothing is impossible, as I have already said, and it is only our consistent efforts, sincere efforts, that are going to really get us from this point to that point of success. And slowly, you are going to build the kind of confidence that is indeed needed for being a very, you can say, expressive communicator. Yes, that sets those communicators apart from the common herd. When you try to express your own way, you going to use specific words to express something. You are going to sound very unique, and that is something that impacts the minds of the audience. So it's not that you are deliberately trying to choose difficult words in order to show your mastery or your expertise in English language. No, I'm not talking about that. It's our way of making complicated or complex things simple. If we can explain complicated or complex things in a simple manner, I think that is the mastery of the language you are having over it. Because if we understand something so complex and complicated and try to really express it in simpler words so that the audience can understand it, they are going to praise you. They are going to appreciate your efforts, that how fluently, how simply you just stated something so complex, isn't it? So this is what the communication skill is all about, my dear friends. You have to be feeling it from within yourself, and your focus has to be that what you want to say, you are going to convey exactly that thing. It's not all the time what we speak, it's also about equally that how we speak it out. There are certain scenarios where you have to really move your words in a different way. You have to articulate your sentence in a different way. Sometimes you have to be very straightforward, direct. Sometimes you need to be a little bit, roundabout, or you can say, there is a particular word for or this, circumlocution. Yeah, you can say circumlocution. You are trying to say something in a roundabout way. Sometimes you have to be figurative. So these are all kinds of communication skills that we need to flourish by repetitive efforts of speaking our mind out. So the one thing is that you are going to do, not only you are going to listen to a lot of English stuff, that is very much important, because it is only through the listening we developed our language. Remember your childhood when you were listening to a lot of voices around you, and that's how you picked up words. That's how you understood that what other person were saying. Slowly you gained knowledge about it, and your mind processed all that it was listening, and then you started babbling a few words, and then you started your language. Then that is how you develop this speech, isn't it? So listening is very much important. This is one aspect. You must be listening to English language as much as possible. Not only you are going to really get a variety of ways of expression through a lot of speakers, a variety of speakers, but at the same time you are going to get yourself exposed to a lot of vocabulary also. That's very much indeed needed in order to make yourself a very spontaneous, prompt and fluent speaker. Okay, the second thing, that if you're going to read the English stuff, that's again very much needed. Of course, the more you are going to read, the more you are going to expose your mind to the variety of notions, ideas, how people are actually telling something, in their own words. So there are a variety of things that you are going to really get. And the one thing that I would personally recommend, that you need to practice speaking this language as much as possible. Even if you are a non-native speaker of this language, and if you are living in an area where this language is not spoken at all, then you think that who I am going to really speak with this language, who I am going to really practice speaking this language with. Of course, there are certain constraints. Sometimes it's not in our capacity to help ourselves in that aspect. But at least whatever is in our hand, we can at least try to help ourselves that way, isn't it? So if you are not finding anyone to talk with you in English language, why don't you talk to yourself? Why don't you practice speaking something out? Why don't you take a topic every day and speak on that topic for 5 minutes? Try to just be a speaker in front of an audience. So there are various ways that you can take out the hesitation that's there within you by every day practicing speaking this language in front of a mirror, or just standing in the middle of your private room and assuming that the audience are sitting in front of you. So there are a variety of ways you can evolve into a very good communicator, my dear friends, because it is your efforts, it is your consistent hard work, smart work, that's really going to really pay one day. You don't need to blow your trumpet what you are doing right now. No, you have to really work silently, and that too very focused way. And whatever you want to become in your life, you need to always adhere your attention and to that thing. Okay, you need to really be focusing yourself every now and then that you are going to really be that person. So if you remain in the focus of your aspiration, or your the goal that you have kept for yourself, then definitely you will get kind of the momentum from within yourself that you are going to really go about it, and you are going to reach your goal one day, definitely, no matter what. Whatever kind of obstacles are going to really come on our way, we are going to tackle them, we are going to face them, we are going to really confront them, and we are going to really win over those challenges and come out on the other end stronger, isn't it? That's how every now and then we are going to face challenges, and we are going to deal with them. We are going to make ourselves stronger day by day, and slowly you will see the signs of improvement are now have started appearing, and that's going to really give you further momentum. That's kind of encouragement that would really push us ahead along the journey of our aspiration. My dear friends, nothing is impossible in this world. The only thing is that we have to be very sincere. We have to be having a firm determination that we are going to really go our way and achieve success, success, the goal we have really placed for ourselves. You are going to achieve success on it. Is it definitely? Yeah, that's how we are going to really move ourselves. So start believing in yourself right from this moment and start working towards your goal, my dear friends. Everything is going to really unfold in a beautiful way. You're going to enjoy your journey, and you are going to be a successful person in your life. Thank you.